Hey, I'm Jamey from Stonemaier Games, and today I'm going to talk about my favorite mechanism in Cosmoctopus. This is a game that I knew very little about, but I really had a great time playing it. It looks like this, or this is part of the game. There are a bunch of these cards that you acquire in the game, and some of them look like this. Cards do different things. They're cards that help you have kind of a splendor level mechanism where it just gives you a resource that you always have instead of needing to spend a resource token. There's certain goals like the ones shown here. There's some instant benefits. There's a variety of cards that you get, and you get them by moving in this competitive game. You get to move a shared octopus token around a grid of cards. And so there's this nice just inherent player interaction based on where previous players have moved this octopus determines which cards that you can get to by moving the Cosmoctopus on your turn. So just a little note there. My favorite mechanism, or actually both of them, are shown in this photo. And one of them are these goal cards. This is a constellation card. And these constellation cards give you a tentacle. The goal of the game is to have 8 tentacles to complete your Cosmoctopus. And you get them when you complete this card, when you place resources on this card. Now, the tricky thing with these cards is that you can't just place resources on the card whenever you want. You can only place them at the moment that you gain them, and you must place them in a specific order from top left and then around the rest of the card. So, for example, this I believe this is an ink resource. This needed to be the first resource placed, and then after that, you could the player, see this little arrow here? The player could have placed the red token here or placed the yellow token here. And similar over here, there's this blue star resource that needed to be placed first. And then after that, when a player gained a red resource, they could place it over here, or they could then go down this path. There are different paths after that first resource. The unique element of this that I thought was really, really clever and a reason to have multiple goals going at the same time is that at the moment when you gain, for example, this red resource, if these 2 spots were blank, and you gained more than one red resource, which is very common in the game to gain more than one resource at the same time, then you can place it on both cards at the same time. And so it gives you this reason to align the different resource benefits on these constellation cards so that when you gain those resources, you are filling in the cards faster and working faster towards the goal. It's a little tough to describe here. Hopefully I'm conveying this accurately, but just like the order of operations and the timing of completing these goals simultaneously felt really good when you pulled that off. The other little thing, and it's this token up here, this forbidden knowledge token. There are a few tokens in the game, again, similar to Splendor, when you have a certain number of a resource, for example, 13 of the yellow resource, you can spend those resources to gain one of these forbidden knowledge tokens. So instead of going after tentacles via these cards, these constellation cards, which require fewer resources but take multiple turns to get there, this also takes multiple turns. But if you have a really good engine for getting yellow resources, then you might go after this forbidden knowledge token, spend those 13 yellow tokens, and you get 2 tentacles at the same time. And this, I think, is meaningful in the game, both because it's another way to get essentially victory points in the game, these tentacles, but also it's a really nice catch-up mechanism because typically you're only gaining 1 tentacle at a time. You might feel like you've fallen a little behind, but gaining 2 tentacles at the same time with a single token can be a way to jump ahead and feel like you at least have a chance of catching up and maybe actually catching up. In our game, we played a 4-player game. Someone was behind, and on their turn, they comboed together a few cards to get both a single tentacle and a forbidden knowledge token, and they won the game. So it really made everyone feel like they were in the game the entire time. So I thought that was a really clever addition to the game. So yeah, that is Cosmoctopus, my favorite mechanism in the game. Very specific mechanisms to this game. And I had a lot of fun playing too. But yeah, those are my favorite mechanisms. If you can think of any other games that use mechanisms somewhat similar to these, let me know about that in the comments below. Or if you have a favorite mechanism in Cosmoctopus, let me know about that as well. Thanks.